It will load this time. So, currently I'm stuck in a very tight situation. I'm torn between two things. One of them's good for the channel and me. One of them's absolutely terrible for the channel and me. Now, what I mean by this is, I've literally just been told I'm away Saturday, this coming Saturday, until next Saturday. But I'm not recording a video for next Saturday because I'm streaming. So, currently, I'm stuck without any electrical equipment or items with me from 6. Do it in the morning? Well, it's taken 4 hours this time. Usually, like, an hour. Or 2 going down for. Oh well. But yeah, I'm currently stuck between two things. Because I got told about an hour ago I'm going to this thing from this Saturday till next Saturday. Next Saturday's fine. I'll stream. However, you're giving me basically a day, which will be tomorrow, to record 6 videos, which I've now got a plan, and I didn't even have planned. So I've got to come up with like 6 things to do for videos, and do them, and upload them. Basically, I've just got to do like everything for the next like 6 days whilst I'm away, in typically a day, but it could be narrowed down to 5 depending on the time I'm going to this camp or thing or whatever you want to call it. I'm not actually sure what it is. I've been to it before. Last time it was a huge mess, not as in like organisation and all that type of mess. Like, it was a more of a, we're just gonna let a load of 10-year-olds, you know, like 8 to 10, 8 like then 14-year-olds have a load of fun in a field and hope it goes good. Yes, that is genuinely what it was last time I went, which was 4 years ago. Because there's things going on every 4 years. And 4 years ago was my first time going. Didn't like it that much the first time, but dealt with it because it was only 2 nights. You know, it was only like 2 days. Three if you include the Friday night. But Jesus Christ, PS4. My PS4's louder than my actual fan. But yeah, I went 4 years ago. In my opinion, the organisation was an absolute mess. Granted, they had like thousands of kids and all that stuff to sort out in like one crew, but there was plenty of them. There was like easily, I'm not, might not sound snotty or out, but there was easily, there was a load of kids there, don't get me wrong, right? But apparently they planned these like 3 years in advance. And to be honest with you, give me a week in advance and I could probably plan it better. Like, not to sound like stuck up or anything, but I mean, it didn't look the best, to be honest with you, last time. Because it was genuinely just like a go, roam around type of thing. And it's the exact same thing, just 4 years later. And if it is, then I will just want from home. And will probably end up home early, if it is. because I just put up with it last time, and I genuinely do not want to. It almost made me sick last time because, like, not to sound like snobby or out, but it didn't look as well planned as it could be for 3 years in advance, or for saying they started planning 3 years in advance. I think the planning could have done with a bit better, but obviously these things are going to have their flaws. Because again, you can't have out that's perfect. You can't have anything perfect. Unless you're a tryhard. Even then you ain't always going to get everything perfect. So I mean, to be honest with you, it was more of a what I saw in the 2 days I was there. And to be honest with you, it wasn't even 2 days, because one of the days it was literally get your stuff, go. Like, 2 of them, technically 3 I was there. So I basically went from the Friday night to the Sunday morning. And the Friday night was more of a get there, get to the site that you're staying at, dump your bags, get settled in, go to bed, all that right side of stuff. And I didn't sleep that night. I still remember not sleeping that night. But I remember not sleeping the whole camp. I genuinely looked like a zombie. Every morning people were like, what in the chuff are you brought with you? You brought like makeup or something with you. Yeah, makeup lets me not sleep. That's something. But I mean, if I can't sleep again, then I'm not staying for a full week. Because I can tell you now, I'm not being powered off coffee for a full week. So, because I can tell you now, I know I get powered off coffee a lot, but I don't get powered off coffee like 4 weeks at a time. And quite frankly, I refuse to get powered off coffee for like 7 days at a time. It's not happening. You are not seeing me powered by coffee for 7 days in a row. Especially if I've got to walk all the way around Liverpool for one of them. Yes. I'm a Liverpool for one of them. So if worse comes to worse, I'm literally just going to go like stay for the Liverpool day and then come out. I don't want to stay for the whole thing. And it's basically against my will I'm going. Because I thought I made it clear I didn't want to go. I was saying basically every time they asked, I ain't going. Basically every time they asked if I wanted to go, I was like, nope, I ain't going. What do I call getting told 7 months later? After they've paid for it? Yeah, you're going. I'm sorry, did you not hear me the first time? Like, the many times I said, I'm not going. Because you know what? I knew I didn't want to go. I knew my opinions the first time round. Clearly they didn't hear me on the second when they asked me. And yeah, might seem like I'm ranting at this point, but then again, it's basically what I'm ever doing to myself anyway, so might as well just do it in an update to where I'm going to be for the next week. So essentially it's not my fault I'm away, when it is kind of my fault and kind of not my fault. So, yeah. Because this thing I didn't really want to go to, I got signed up to against my will. And now I'm camping for a week. Again, against my will. Because last time I didn't like it. And if I didn't like it the first time, then I'm probably not going to like it the second time. Especially if you're telling me there's coffee there and I can't sit with Twitter constantly in my hand. Because yes, if I'm sat in Starbucks, like, ever, I'm sat with a coffee in my hand. Well, not in my hand, like, purchased with me. I'm sat with coffee with me. So yeah, long story short, you're probably going to end up seeing more Crash on the channel than ever in the next couple of days, because I'm more than likely just going to end up pre-recording a load of Crash now, which one will probably end up being 3, to be honest with you, because we've got levels to finish in that game. And so it'll be alright once we kind of finish Crash 3, because we'll just move on to Crash 1 and then 2. But I kind of want to go 3, 2, 1. Not because countdown or anything. Just because I've kind of already played through. I don't want to start 1 now, because I don't want to be away for... I don't want to start it, then have to go away for a while. And then forget, like, the whole storyline of it. I mean, like, forget where we were and all that, and forget what we were doing next. I'd rather do Crash 3, finish that in videos now. So you're probably not going to see a Crash 3 stream again until we're going back through and getting all the gems. Because obviously we've still got to do that, because we need all the coloured gems, which I believe go all the way up to like the final level in the game. I don't know, because I don't do any research on these levels. But yeah, apparently, I think these coloured gem levels go all the way up through to the final level in the game. Which, if you don't know, that is way above my skill level, and I'm more than likely never going to reach that level without breaking a controller or 3. So yeah. I'm probably going to end up doing Crash 2 after 3, because 2's the other one I haven't played, and then I'll do 1 last, because I have already basically played the whole of 1. I'm just missing like 3 bosses. I'm like 2 more bosses away, and then I'm fighting in Neo Cortex, or fighting Cortex in Crash 1, my own personal save. So, but I have kept a save from fairly early in the game, just so you know I can go back through and practice and all that stuff. Because what I'll probably do, right, is on the LP is catch up with the levels on the LP file, and then go back through on the practice file, do level beforehand to practice, and kind of get me way on how to do the colour gem, and then we'll go through and do, then I'll go through again and do it on the walkthrough file, you know, kind of just so we don't spend like 3 hours on getting one singular coloured gem, which by the way I don't think I've got a single coloured gem yet on Crash 1, 2 or 3. I will find out how to get them, like the easier way. So, yeah. I don't know, but the laptop's dead. And I found this other TV in my house that's broken. It just thinks it's getting power when it's not. Basically the screen's gone in it, and yeah. So long story short, I'm gonna fix that, use that as a monitor for the games, so for the PS4, because it's a small one on my TV, use my TV as a, like an intend, basically I'm gonna use the TV screen that's down there as a PS4 monitor in a PS4 screen, and then what I can then do is use the TV for everything else. It's like the Switch, the Wii, and the PC. Because I'd rather have a slower refresh. I'd rather have a slower refresh rate and more input lag on the PC than I, you know, would on the PS4. Because kind of playing competitive games on a bigger screen doesn't help, because you've got input lag and you've got refresh rates and all that stuff. you know, like granted the input lag's not massive, but it's pretty accurate because look, I can push forward now. It stops basically slap bang on time. So I can't really say there's input lag, but I mean I'd rather have a small screen, especially on like Fortnite to focus on. Because I think that's one of my biggest flaws on Fortnite. That and fashion, I've only got one headset that works with a PS4. Now for some odd reason. I know, because the splitters keep breaking. Disadvantage if I can't see you. But yeah. So anyway, at the minute it looks like I'm not here next week, or the weekdays at least. So you're going to be missing Rooks on the weekdays. So someone's going to have to kind of update me on what Rooks had for them, and then the level of how annoyed I am will go off of that. To 10-0. Nice. Also, can I just say, it's today for me, but it'll probably be in the past for you guys. If you weren't in the second Overwatch stream, I think I named it like Summer Stream 3 Overwatch 2. Basically I went on a 20 KD game with Bastion. Yes, fine, it might have been on no limits, but Bastion Sentry config is just, yeah, a bit over the top. Lucky. But yeah, Bastion Sentry config on that game is a bit OTT, bit over the top, I think. Because I think I essentially used that for the whole game and got a 23k. I got a 23 kill streak. Currently we're on to 25 if the game didn't end. But the game ended. So I got stuck with a 25 kill streak. 23 kill streak, sorry. I would try and carry on to like 40, but stuff was happening with me. So yeah, it looks like currently I'm not going to have any money for the next 3 Rookses, and I ain't going to be here for one of them anyway, so bye. Yeah, currently it looks like I'm not here for the Rooks for the 20... Oh, what's the date tomorrow? It looks like I'm not here for the Rooks of 26th. If you give me a sec, I'll read the dates out that I'm not going to be here for. 26th. 31st and 2nd. They're the 3 Rookses. I will be here for the 26th, but I'll possibly only be here for the Thursday or the Thursday afternoon that he comes, and the Friday, because I don't think I think I need to go like on this thing for an 11 AM, possibly 4 PM. It'd suit me better if it was 4. But no, my luck isn't, so... Oh. Yeah. No, my luck isn't. But basically, I go on this thing from the 28th till the 4th. But I think I'm back at 11. I will get times. And then, yeah. I shall let you guys know. Then, so yeah, bye.